My darling people, actor Yomi Fabiyi cries out. He said, I do not want to compromise. They are after my life. My people, make una hear matter. People, it is not a small something. The only thing I want to say at this junction is that MOHBAD must get justice. Make una hear what the actor talk, Yomi Fabiyi. We dey hear, we dey look.
Ẹni tí mo sùn, ọmọ mi nìyẹn. Ṣé rí dáadáa? Ṣé rí tí mo sùn? Mbọ̀. Ṣé rí ojú window pé kò sí net ńbẹ̀. Mo láti ti glass yẹn. Ṣé rí bí tí mo sùn? Because I am fighting for your son. Sherry, ibi tí mo sùn nìyẹn o. Ẹ̀fọn jẹ because ibi tí mo láti farapamọ́ sí is because I choose not to compromise. They wanted me to compromise. They wanted to take me into holding and go after my life if I don't accept. At the end of the day, until Bimidami tell they afford hotel. Ibiti won't finish it. They have to you just under Uncle Muiwa, any you hesitate. Ibiti mo ti sọ pé I respect the spirit of MOHBAD. Ẹni tó kọ́kọ́ gbé mi kiri. Ẹni tí ó mọ̀ mí rí. Pẹ̀lú ọmọ mi. Because I need where my son can mix up with small children. I have to accept to sleep here. So somebody will now tell me at this stage that MOHBAD don't need back justice. And there is no two ways about it. Inú ilé tí mo wà yìí, gbogbo àwọn tó wà ńbẹ̀ mi rí wọn rí life mi. But they accepted me and I'm okay. Mo fi ilé tí mo kọ́lẹ̀, mo fi ṣẹlẹ̀, mo fi everything lẹ̀. Because by going back, I love Faja last ni. But gbogbo nǹkan tó tò ní àsìkò yìí. In tó fi yàtọ̀ sí gbogbo, because to get this justice, it requires hit and run. It requires face ogun, bede level become. If not because of obstacles from within. Thinking that we are fighting for the same thing. I would have reached, party would have cracked it to a reasonable level. And it is not me. It is still the public. It's still the public. But what some people expect you to do is to be coming every minute to tell them like this. All my SIM cards has been out of my phone in the last maybe 6 or 7 days now. Justice for MOHBAD here, my day wájú president in Nigeria. Bye. Iti career my hand, oh my hand. Ita shide ma tu pátápátá ma tu. Iti she ma bolowe. But when ni taton, if I can put my life on the line to this extent, Tori, but on this stage, because I know MOHBAD is guiding. He prepared this place. Because They accepted me within ẹni tó mú mi lọ with kò tẹ̀ wọ́ 2 minutes. Kò wọ́ 2 minutes. The other part of this whole stuff, mi ti lè sọ gbogbo ibẹ̀ fún yín until later. So, I'm just going to appeal to everyone fighting for justice for MOHBAD. If we want this country to get better, we have to be willing to sacrifice. Justice for MOHBAD, justice for MOHBAD. Do you know how it started? Do you know which court the person that took MOHBAD's life to belong in? Do you know whether it's actually a court-related murder, whereby if they establish who did it or those people involved, then the rival parties will start to attack themselves? Maybe that is the security report. But at the end of the day, which kind of security report will help you to preserve the life of one person? Preserve the life of a murderer. And the people that are not willing to be part of the murder stuff say, we don't want to be part of it. Because MOHBAD man no one nipa sure. The commissioner of police during MOHBAD's case, look at what happened to him. Go and Google it. His final exit from police. Look at how he was exited. But because he was not the main person, look at the deputy commissioner of police, to head in by. Go and look at how he also ended his life. Go and check his history. You can't share on your go. And many people will still feel it. Or we might not be able to see it online because something is there. I can tell you from a very, very reasonable and reliable angle that Baba MOHBAD is having problem with his reputation, his name now. It's still very, very spiritual. It's passing a message. I don't know his level of involvement, but certainly you now realize then the lady bookie should now look at it. You help them to get money for toxicology and autopsy. They did not even carry you along. The family one is telling you the same result. The government one. And I was telling you that they made you to post the image of the MOHBAD's neighbor. Pathway, MOHBAD, it is Jafure. Mr. Yomi, go to that house. Do you think all of them, they didn't see that CCTV? They did not see it. Even our Lapato Lobegori. They would even think the position of that CCTV could tell a real coco. But that thing said, go and press that buzzer. I took a big risk. I'm an actor. Even if you think I don't have a name, how many of my colleagues can be roaming the streets for the sake of another Nigerian or colleague? How many? Not because they don't want to do it, but because it is not their calling. What if I press that buzzer and the man insulted me? Get out of this place. What are you? What is going to happen? So, now look at it. The same way you passed information to them. Let's even give you the benefit of the doubt that you are not in Nigeria. You don't have an NGO. You might not be able to act upon this lead. But ask yourself, 2 weeks after, nothing was done. Are you happy with it? Are you happy? You are not happy. One new lead. látọwọ́ Zomo ó send sí kinní kan to the right source, nothing. Mo ní mo fún ọ ní àdírẹ́sì ilé neighbor. You were the one that were brandishing it and saying it was a lie. This is the same Mr. Fabiyi you are. Now ask yourself, ṣé jìbìtì ìwọ náà lù pẹ̀lú ohun tó ṣe yẹn, because you are trying to bring yourself clean. Mo pé onírò ìkọ́dí ni, but you sent it to them, they didn't act upon it. Ṣé káwá sọ pé wọn náà ti lu jìbìtì, because nígbà táwa náà sọ pé a mú fún wọn onírọ́ ni èmi ń pa, and you went to brandish the images of a human being. Now tani kò ní bẹ̀rù fún life ẹ̀ nígbà táwọn tó wà nulẹ̀ tó sá fún life wọn. You are now thinking that man tó jẹ́ neighbor yẹn, for you to display the image of his house. Bẹ̀rù fún life ẹ̀. Who made you do all that? Even you playing this guy's voice, Daddy, in your conscience, you will like, shape in Coco ni shape of boy. Now picture it, but the way you play this MOHBAD's friend's voice and the information that you gave out in the voice note, it means that that guy, something might happen to me except he has gone out of the country. Now picture it that you are, I now said, this man is where the CCTV is, and you are displaying the number of his house, the exact place. Man in your color be now is the man belongs, is being bet by somebody. Maybe if you have not done that, maybe the man would have cooperated with us. So no matter how you might do damage control, your intentions might be good. But you have to accept the fact that you have done some certain things under the flesh, and it has jeopardized justice from MOHBAD. So when you are tobating shape, if you're placing the cost, you need to be very careful. Because there are some people, they do wicked acts and they don't know. Latara ilara buruku. Because I didn't offend you. When you phoned me for the first time, I never contacted you. You phoned me for the first time yourself, and I gave you praise. I reminded you that I don't know who invited you to my movie premiere in 2012. Timogbe Pasuma was in London. I brought Pasuma, Omobaba, DJ Ziz, Oriel Fokasibe, if you can remember. I brought all of them. Sako the comedian. I got his visa. I brought all of them. And then the rest of my colleagues, Biola Nyoka, KG Yusuf, all of Babawande, they joined me. And you came. It was a big hall. And I still acknowledge you and anything. So you now think what I am doing is because of money, because which money? But me, I would rather prefer to forgive you, so that whatever we're going to do, most important thing to me is to achieve justice for this young guy. Because the justice for MOHBAD is justice for myself, for my son, for your son, for any other person. That no matter what anybody has done or said, nobody should think I can take the other person's life. Because that is why majority of you abroad find it very difficult to come back to Nigeria. That is why millions of Nigerians doing well in Nigeria, the only reason why they want to run out of Nigeria is because they know that their lives are not safe. Even amongst their family, their lives are not safe. That's why we are doing justice for MOHBAD. For you to know that if we, somebody like me, do not play a part to fix this country, look at how many Nigerians living abroad that are finding it very difficult, including yourself, to come out and join protests in Nigeria, or to even write a petition in Nigeria in this justice for MOHBAD. So if Nigerians living abroad that have escaped find it very difficult to say, let me go back, even the lawyer that was giving money, millions, found it very difficult to come back. Even Mr. Fabiyi, who is in charge of the GoFundMe, found it very difficult to come and fight for this cause. If Nigerians don't need passion for justice for MOHBAD, find it very difficult to come and be in the front line, are you now expecting British to now say, let me go and help Nigeria? So when you see Nigerians like us still saying, let us be in the front line, you should know it has to do with huge sacrifice and love for our country.